What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a long-awaited Bracketology. It has been 16 days since the last one. Unbelievable. So, back by popular demand is today's Bracketology update. Today's guest picker is Vince. You know him from previous Bracketologies. How you doing, Vince? What'd you say?
I said stop.
Okay. So he will be making picks with us. Do you want the left side or the right side of the bracket?
What side is Purdue on?
Purdue is on the left side.
Then I want the right.
Do you want to tell everyone why you're not a Purdue fan anymore?
Because I'm not going to Purdue, I'm going to IU.
Maybe. He might go to IU with me. But he also might not go to IU. And I might not go to IU. But if Texas would decide to get back to me this year, that'd be great. Anyway, we'll talk about each of the teams when we go through the picks. So you said you want the right. So
Yep.
I will take the left. I'll start out. Baylor. How good do you think Baylor is?
National championship caliber.
I mean, yeah, but like, would you say they're the clear-cut favorite right now?
I mean, I can't really ever say they're the clear-cut favorite. I mean, no.
I feel like
think Duke is.
Yeah. You think Duke's better? I don't think Baylor will finish the regular season undefeated like a lot of people are saying. I think either Texas or Kansas or someone will beat them. All right. Illinois and BYU, I'm going to take Illinois. Illinois is pretty good. BYU kind of fell off a little bit. Colorado State and UC Santa Barbara. What are your thoughts on Colorado State? Because I feel like a lot of people either think they're like making the Final Four or just
They ain't making the Final Four. I think they're Sweet 16 sleeper.
all these teams I see, all these college basketball pages I follow, they all have Colorado State in like the top 10 of their rankings.
No.
I personally don't think they're a great team, I will say. I don't think they're I don't think they're top 10 material yet. I think they will be. Maybe they might. They'd have to keep winning though. I need to see a little more. Their best wins.
They play in the Mountain West, so it's like
San Diego State's pretty good. Utah State's pretty good. There's some decent teams in the Mountain West. Alabama as a 6, San Diego State as an 11. I'm going to take Alabama, but I think they're really overrated. I don't think they're that good. They beat a bad Florida team the other day. Not a bad Florida team, but not a great Florida team either. Houston and Oakland. I'm going to take Houston. Easy right there. Houston, they're a really good team. Iowa, St. Mary's, 7-10. Keegan Murray is out here averaging 25 points a game. He's a stud. I'll take Iowa. Purdue and College of Charleston. I'm going to take Purdue. Interesting. Purdue kind of fell off a little bit. Tough loss to Wisconsin. I still think they'll be all right. I still have them at a 2, but I think Gonzaga overtook the 1 seed for them back again. Kansas with Ochai Agbaji. Dude's a stud. I'll take the Jayhawks. They continue to play well. They haven't lost since that game against Dayton. Minnesota and Creighton. I'm going to take Minnesota. Creighton's a big Jekyll and Hyde team. You never know what you're going to get with. You never know what you're going to get with Creighton. They're extremely inconsistent. They just got blown out by 34 points against Villanova yesterday. But they have some good wins. They beat Marquette. They beat Villanova by 20 at home, but lost to them by 40 on the road. Stomped BYU, but lost to Iowa State. I mean, you never know with Creighton. I'm going to take Minnesota. Ohio State or Davidson. I'm actually going to take Davidson. That's my first upset, 5-12. Steph Curry University. Ohio State did not look great against Indiana. Indiana kind of ran them out of the building near the end of that game, so I'm going to take Davidson. They looked really good. Are they still doing well? Like, do they still have a really good record?
Davidson? Yeah, I think the still doing pretty good.
They are 11-2. Yeah, they're a good team. I'll take Villanova over UNC Greensboro. I will take Wisconsin or Iona. Is Iona still doing well? They should be. They also were one of those teams that beat Alabama. I feel like Alabama's not built for. Yeah, Iona's also sitting there at 11-2. I'm gonna take Wisconsin though. Should be an easy win for the Badgers. Arizona, they kind of fell off a little bit. Had that loss to Tennessee. That didn't help. And then they had a bunch of games postponed. Their game against USC was postponed.
They won Monday against Washington.
Yeah, their game against UCLA was postponed. I'm still gonna take them over Oral Roberts, who I still have them in the tournament just because I think they're top 2 in their conference, so they're still a decent team. They're nowhere near as good as they were last year, though. Xavier and, oh man, UNC's fallen on some hard times, and Xavier's looked pretty good. Xavier's also, they're like Creighton. They're kind of a Jekyll and Hyde Big East team. I don't really know what to think of the Big East. They're either really, really good or really bad. And then I'm going to take UCLA over Campbell. Pretty easy pick right there. All right, Vince, you're up on your side of the bracket. Do you want Duke or Siena?
Duke.
Okay. New to the bracketology, Northwestern or Yukon?
I'm going to take Yukon still.
Yeah, I do think Northwestern has potential, though. They're not a bad team. They can make some noise in the Big Ten. Kentucky or my boys at San Francisco in a 5-12.
Kentucky.
Oh, man. You and Wellman just hating on San Francisco. UAB or L. Okay, Wellman says LSU is Elite 8 caliber. I think he's smoking crack, and so does Murray.
I mean, they beat Kentucky. I'll give them that, but no, I don't think they are.
Okay.
But I'll give LSU the win on that one.
I just realized I have them playing Kentucky in the second round. Didn't really notice that. I need to do a better job of avoiding second round cover. Seton Hall or the play-in, which is Texas A&M and UCF.
See, I'm not really a big Seton Hall fan.
So you want?
Just not. I mean, they play in a like the Big East where there's good teams and bad teams. They lost to the good teams. They lost to Providence by 5. They lost to Villanova by 5. But then they also beat Texas and they also beat Michigan. So it's like they're on and off.
UCF also beat Michigan by like 25 points. So
Michigan's not good this year.
You want the play-in?
No. I'll take Seton Hall this one.
Damn, I put the play-in in there. I thought you were gonna take it.
But I think it could go either way because they're very inconsistent.
I don't know what to think about A&M. I mean, they haven't really played anyone, but they're like 12-2. So.
Yeah.
Auburn or Vermont? 3-14.
I'll take Auburn.
IU or Marquette?
IU.
IU's looking pretty good despite them losing on the road to a bad Penn State team. They rebounded very well.
It's also Big Ten play, and you know how Big Ten stadiums get.
Especially Penn State. All right. USC or Florida Gulf Coast?
USC. I think USC has a shot to go to the Final Four.
See, I think they do too. I had them in my Final Four last time, but I want to see them play some real opponents. They haven't really played anyone great. I'm assuming you're taking Gonzaga over Harvard. You want Florida or Oklahoma?
See, maybe it wouldn't like me for this pick, but I'll pick Oklahoma.
All right. You want Providence or Ohio in a 5-12? This is a close one.
Providence.
I always end up picking Providence in the tournament. I always do. I always just pick Providence. Tennessee or Murray State?
Tennessee.
Yeah. Murray State is looking pretty good. I think they got votes to be ranked, actually. I think they got some votes. All right, Texas Tech are the winner of Mississippi State, TCU.
I'll take the Mississippi State.
You want the play-in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mississippi State and TCU are both kind of flying under the radar right now. Iowa State or Navy? Yeah, 314. Don't pick Navy, bro.
No, I'll pick Iowa State. But I really hope Navy gets in. Even though they choked it last year.
Yeah, they did. West Virginia or Loyola?
Loyola. West Virginia has not been playing very well.
They're like 12-2, but they haven't really beaten anyone good. They got throttled by Texas. Michigan State. It's your two favorite teams, Michigan State or Southern Utah?
Michigan State.
Okay. That's the first round. Let me adjust my camera so we can move to the Sweet 16. All right, I'll go with my side first. Baylor or Illinois? I'm going to take Baylor. Texas or Colorado State? Ooh. I'm actually going to take Colorado State. They're undefeated in Texas. I feel like is going to need to show me a little bit more. I think Colorado State's looked a little bit better. Houston or Alabama? This is a revenge game for Houston. They lost on that bad call. Or I'm not sure if it was Debbie. Did you see that play? Where the guy, like, kind of had goaltending, but they didn't call it at the end of the game. Yeah, my reaction to that has like 10,000 views. I don't even know why it has that many. Iowa and Purdue, just like football, I'm going to take Purdue. Keegan Murray can only do so much, and Purdue's still a great team. Kansas or Minnesota? Minnesota. I'm going to take Kansas. Davidson or Villanova? I'm going to take Villanova. Wisconsin or Arizona? Give me Wisconsin. I like what I've seen out of them. Xavier or UCLA? I'm going to take UCLA. All right. Your side now. You want Duke or Yukon?
Duke.
Kentucky or LSU?
Kentucky.
Seton Hall or Auburn?
Auburn.
Yeah, you were talking about how you didn't like Seton Hall. IU or USC?
IU.
Hey,
let's. I think Chase is, and that's not even biased. I just think IU's got the. They got the scene.
IU fan Vince, I'm loving this. Gonzaga or Oklahoma?
Say that again.
Gonzaga or Oklahoma?
Gonzaga.
Providence or Tennessee?
Tennessee.
The Mississippi State TCU play-in or Iowa State?
Iowa State.
And then in a rematch of the Bahamas tournament, Loyola or Michigan State? Michigan State won that by 2.
Loyola.
All right. Nah, I will say MSU's looking really good right now. They throttled Nebraska the other day.
That's not that hard.
I know, but they've been looking really good. All right, that's the Sweet 16. Elite 8 time now. Baylor or Colorado State? Ooh, I want to take Colorado State. I really do. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take Baylor. Houston or Purdue? Give me Houston. I'm liking Houston. I think they were only like a few teams that were in the top 10 in offense and defense, and I think Houston was one of them. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna take Villanova 4-1 against Kansas. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I really want to see what Kansas could do later in the season. Cause who's Kansas? I know they have some good wins, but I want to see who exactly they've beaten. Cause I know I'm forgetting someone. They have a game at Texas Tech this Saturday. They beat Oklahoma State. Yeah, they haven't really beaten anyone. Oh, they beat Michigan State first game of the year. And they beat Iona, who's also in the tournament. I'm taking Villanova, though. And I'm going to take Wisconsin over UCLA. I don't know. I'm going to have to see a little bit more out of UCLA. I know they beat Villanova earlier in the year, but I don't know. They haven't really gotten the chance to play. They've had so many games postponed to where, like, they've played, like, 9 games. So these other teams right here have played 15, 16, 17 games. They're only sitting there with 9, so I'm going to take Wisconsin. All right. Do you want Kentucky or Kentucky and Duke in the Sweet 16? That'd be fun.
That would be a fun game. See,
a Kentucky fan's second favorite team is whoever's playing Duke, and their third favorite team is whoever's playing Louisville.
Yeah, see, I could see that game going both ways, especially at like a neutral site.
They both bring a lot of bandwagon fans to the game.
Yeah,
I said it.
I mean, they played Duke the first game of the season. They lost by 8. But I'm gonna say Kentucky gets it done.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kentucky gets it done.
You like the Toshibwe? Oscar Shibwe. All right, IU or Auburn?
I'm gonna say Auburn. I think Auburn's gonna reach reach it back up there. They should have gotten to
The championship that one year.
championship.
Tennessee or Gonzaga? Did these two teams played like a few years ago, and I think Tennessee actually won.
Tennessee and Gonzaga. Either way, I think Gonzaga's gonna win.
Hold on, wait. I feel like these teams played this year. Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. Did these teams play each other this year? No, they didn't. I don't know why I thought they did. You pick Gonzaga, right?
Yeah.
All right, then do you want Iowa State or Loyola?
I'm gonna pick. Loyola's playing pretty well recently. But I'm gonna pick Iowa State.
All right. All right, Final Four time. I'm going to move my camera out of the way real quick.
I mean, they did beat Memphis. And then
Stetson beat Memphis.
And then they beat Texas.
Or no, not Stetson. Who beat Tennessee? Who beat Memphis? Memphis. They beat Tulsa by 3. They beat Tulane, and Georgia, and Ole Miss, and Murray State all beat Memphis. I'm not impressed by Memphis. Memphis and Michigan both got their asses kicked out. All right, Houston or Baylor for the Final Four. I gotta go with Baylor. I don't want to because I know I have to and I'm going to, but my computer's starting to lag a little bit. Actually, a lot bit. All right, and then Villanova and Wisconsin. I'm going to take Villanova. I feel like you can never count out a Jay Wright coach team. All right, and do you want Gonzaga or Iowa State?
Gonzaga. I think they're gonna.
All right, and do you want Duke or Kentucky or Auburn?
Auburn.
Big Auburn guy this year.
Hey, SEC basketball is actually decent this year.
I mean, it's no Big Ten, but whatever. All right. I'll let you go first with your national title game pick. Do you want Auburn or Gonzaga?
Auburn.
Really?
Auburn.
We've got a Bruce Pearl fan in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think Gonzaga's as good as what they were last year.
Well, obviously not. They had one loss last year in the national title. They already have 2 losses this year.
Listen, they beat Texas and they beat UCLA, but they lost to Duke and they lost to Alabama.
Yeah. Baylor, Villanova, these two played this year in Waco, and Baylor beat them pretty badly. Actually, they didn't even beat them badly. They just didn't let them score. Baylor won that game like 57 to like 30. So I'm going to take Baylor. And then for the national title game, Baylor or Auburn?
Auburn.
No. No.
They have come back for redemption.
I think it's Baylor. They're the #1 team in the country for now, for a reason.
They have come back for redemption.
Are you really picking Auburn to win the national title right now?
I am. I 100% am.
Well, I'm putting Baylor up there, but...
Freezing cold takes. Put it on there.
All right, so Vince is back on his crack pipes, and he says Auburn's winning the national title. They're a good team though. They lost that epic triple overtime game to Yukon in that Bahamas tournament. So I got Baylor up there. Vince thinks Auburn's gonna win it, but that's their most recent bracketology. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.